Hi everyone, I'm Ep.9. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy 1. Dawn of Souls version. So, this is Melmon. This right here. Our next destination will have us traveling south, which I've already done a little bit of, as you can see. And we're going to travel west to this place right here. If you talk around, I believe it was in Cornelia, where the person said, can't remember which town, but talked about that there's some sages. Well, that's who we're going to go visit. Maybe they could give us more information about what's going on. And it said they're in a place called Crescent Lake. Well, if you know the map trick, doesn't this look like a crescent moon? Yes, it does, and therefore that's Crescent Lake. That's where we're going. It's not a long journey, but you will start to see enemies that you saw in the Cavern of Earth, just right out here as normal enemies. Now, by this point, it shouldn't really hurt you. Now, I've already made this journey once, so I've got new gear, but even the first time, it's really not that hard of a journey, because you've faced all these things before. It's nothing that should be out of your league, really. Now, if you need money, because as you're going to see, the stuff coming up is expensive. If you need cash, your best bet is still in the Cavern of Earth. It's not that far of a sail, as you saw. Darn, poison. And you can go back to the Cavern of Earth and do the Giants Hall of Giants thing, where every step you fight, more than likely the Hill Gigas, and you can get a lot of money that way. 2 of them gives you roughly 1,700 cash, which is a lot for one fight, and at this point, you can take care of them pretty fast. Here we go. Like I said, that's the enemies you're going to see here. You're going to see the enemies that you saw in the Earth Cave. But going back there, the Cavern of Earth, is a great way to get money. Just because, again with the poison, just because you get a fight every step, and you know what you're going to be fighting. You're going to be fighting Hill Gigas and lizards. Now, the lizards really don't give you much of anything. It's really the Hill Gigas you want to see. Okay. Remove the poison. And we're almost... Funny how the enemy is a troll, as the game trolls me right before I get to the town. Welcome to Crescent Lake. There's a lot of new stuff here for you to get, which I've already done. As you can see, I've already spent like 100,000 cash, and I went and got more cash just to buy stuff. Here you will find potions. You will find high potions, an upgrade. More expensive, but they restore 150 HP. I think I'll pick some up. Go. You will find ethers, which I've already bought some. Restores 50 MP. Only 150 cash for these. And 50 MP is a lot. That's a lot of cure spells. That's 3 casts of fire, too. These are just immensely broken, honestly. Usually, ether spells are... ether potions restore your MP so you can cast more spells, and they are very expensive. You know, more times than not. This is an exception where they're actually cheap here. Please take advantage of them in this version. In this Dawn of Souls version. They usually cost like 1,000 a piece. Ethers are usually very, very expensive. We're also going to buy a couple of tents because they'll come in handy. And that's the item shop. The inn here costs 200 cash, so please keep that in mind. It's the most expensive one we've seen yet. I'll go this way. Here we have the armor shop. You can find mithril mail. Now, this isn't good for your fighters. They should be wearing the knight's armor from Melman, which both warriors are. It gives even 10 more defense than the iron armor they were wearing, which just makes them very hard to do damage to right now, from these enemies anyway. But the mithril mail is good for your units that wear, I think the medium might be able to wear it, so like your thieves. I'm pretty sure the red mage wears this, which is a good armor for them. Mithril shields, which I bought. Bucklers, which again, why it looks like they give less? Well, again, this is for your characters that can't use the mithril shield, but can still use shields, like your red mage. Mithril helms and mithril gloves. So, the warriors are decked out in full mithril equipment, with the exception of the chest piece, which they're wearing the knight's armor, which is better for them anyway. More expensive, but better. That's what you can find in this this armor shop. In the weapon shop, you will find, again, mithril equipment. Mithril knives, mithril swords, which is what the fighters are wearing now. Not wearing, wielding now. You don't wear swords, Syndril, you wield swords. Wielding mithril swords. Mithril hammer, if you didn't pick one up from those treasure chests as you unlocked the doors with the key. I can't remember exactly which one we got it from. But buy one for your white mage here. And mithril axe, which again, less accuracy, more attack power. You choose which you would rather have. I'd rather have the more accuracy. I like to hit. But those are there. Now for the expensive thing, the 13,000 for the white mage shop. But this is actually cheaper than in the NES version, like everything is, even though it's still really expensive. It is cheaper than it has been, because or cheaper than it would be. It's oh man, I can't remember how much they were. They were really expensive. 40K? They might have been 40K. They were really expensive in the NES version. Stone, I can't remember the names. Exit is still Exit, I think. I don't think that changed, but I don't remember the names. I apologize. Stona, which cures stone, which I already bought for the white mage. Red and white wizards, the upgrade, can cast Exit, which is immensely helpful. You will buy Exit as soon as you possibly can. But we can't yet. Protara, which is a bigger protect spell, raises party's defense. I think it was just protect 2. I already bought this, and I'm saving the slot open for Exit, so we're not going to get Invisra, which raises party's evasion. I can't remember what it would be in the NES version. I apologize. But there's that. These spells are really expensive. Make sure you brought, quite a bit of cash when you go shopping here. In the Black Mage shop, you have Thundaga, or Lit 3. Deal lightning damage to all foes. Of course, I already picked this up. But I didn't pick any of the others up. They're all kind of meh to me. Death, instantly killed one foe. That's okay, but it doesn't work when you really need it. Quake, caused an earthquake to swallow foes. I think this has a chance to kill all of them. I don't remember. And stun, paralyze one foe. Again, it doesn't work when you really need it to work. The big thing here for sure is the Naga, and then maybe Quake. but this is the only one that I've bought so far. There we go. But we're not done here. You want to head this way. And here's the Circle of Sages. You look different. I am Lucan. I see a cycle of wrath, a dim light guided by destiny. That about which our entire future revolves. Remember that sage that we heard about that foretold the coming of the 4 warriors of light? This is him. 12 sages are we, guided to this land by the stars and prophecy. 4 great crystals exist in this world. The light that once shone within them is now lost. The 4 fiends of chaos block the power of the crystals, claiming it as their own. Fire, earth, water, and wind. These are the 4 forces that compose our world. The source of the 4 forces are the altars scattered throughout the world. Defeat the fiends that have taken root there and lift up the crystal you carry to the altar. The crystal should regain its brilliance. The 4 fiends plot to rule the world, both past and present. The Fiend of Wind appeared 400 years ago, followed 200 years later by the Fiend of Water. Together, they laid waste to the civilization in the north. The Fiend of Earth rots the land. Not anymore! Where the Fiend of Fire passes, all is cast into flame. When all 4 crystals shine once more, return here. All will be revealed. Bring the light of the 4 crystals to us. Warriors of Light, only you can do this. The volcano Mount Gulg rises to the west of this town. The Fiend of Fire long slept within its passages, but she's awoken 200 years before her time. Vanquish her before the world is consumed in flame. Well done, Warriors of Light. You've defeated the Fiend of Earth and restored the crystal's light. Sadly, this has drawn the notice of the Fiend of Fire, who was not to have stirred for another 200 years. Take this canoe, and go find the Fiend in Mount Gulg. Alright? You obtained a canoe! Yay! And this is the item you need. And they told you your next destination. Mount Gulg. Or it was just Volcano in the NES version, if I remember right. With the canoe in these sea, well, not the sea, but kind of the ocean, you can sail. See? Pretty neat. And this is the only way you're going to get to the volcano, because it's in the middle. As you can see, it's right here. You need the canoe to get there. And then we just have to traverse the waterways. Now, this is where, see, you have to kind of go up and around. This is where you will want to buy some tents, because yes, you can get attacked. Preemptive strike, Hydra, Crocodile, 2 crocodiles, and Hydra. If you have the Coral Sword, you can break it out here, but the enemies aren't that bad here. If you have some decent levels and your party is properly geared out. In the NES version, this place was highly dangerous. I remember that. And the Coral Sword helps a lot because it's strong against aquatic foes. Guess what all of these are? But you just take your canoe. And the reason I said tents are handy is because getting back can be dangerous. So it's good to have tents here that you can use. Partially restore your HP and MP. And then you can go right back in. We're going to use the 1 sleeping bag we have. Yay, sleeping bag! The sleeping bag only restores HP, which is the downside of it. They're really cheap, but they only give HP back. I prefer tents, and really, tents aren't that much more expensive. The reason I just use the sleeping bag there is everybody's at full MP, the mages, so why not? And when you're ready, go inside the volcano. Now, the volcano, you're not seeing one now, we've already seen the Sphinx, but we'll have new enemies, and more importantly, it has lava, and lava hurts. But you're going to have to walk on said lava. Ow. It doesn't hurt a lot, but it can quickly drain your HP if you step on it a lot like this. Oh, I remember it doing more. It's only doing 1 HP per step. But if you go looking for treasures, you could find yourself, getting hurt quite a bit. This is very dangerous for your Black Mage, which doesn't have that huge HP pool that Ruby has. Way more HP than I thought she was going to have, which is good. But you're going to have to deal with that. With the HP, especially of your Black Mage. Nope. Nothing. Okay. Next floor. This can also quickly go through the your MP reserves of your White Mage. This is where potions come even more in handy. There's a treasure chest that I want. Please don't poison. Ow. You actually hurt the mages. Don't do that. You actually do ow, poison. Again, you'll still want antidotes because poison is annoying. You use a lot of items in Final Fantasy I, which isn't always the case in other Final Fantasies. In some later Final Fantasies, I don't use potions near as much. But here, it really behooves you to. Please die, thank you. I think it's so much damage from the poison. There we go. Antidotes. And yes, I restocked up on potions. There we go. Fire Elemental. Yes, these treasure chests are guarded too by elementals. So just think you can, or other fights as well. But you're going to see the elemental same way you saw the earth elemental. Free mithril helmet, though. And in this treasure chest, I remember there being a few really good treasure chests in here. Yeah, level up. 28 HP, strength, agility, intelligence, luck. 28 HP, strength, intelligence, luck. Ruby, 28 HP, 7 MP, Sai, 3 HP, 20 MP, agility, intelligence, luck. Lots of HP for the White Mage continues. I approve. Here we go. Cash. Ogre Mage. Not a tough fight. There we go. Even did it in one round. How about that? Just travel through here and you'll find some treasure chests. This entire area is pretty straightforward from what I remember. There could be some twists and turns, but overall it's not too confusing. Now watch the dungeon completely prove me wrong and I get lost for like an hour. That would be terrible. Lots of cash, which is good. You may need it. Horned Devil, these are different. They're just bigger gargoyles. That's all they are. And you may be thinking, oh, how lazy, it's just, you know, a reskinned gargoyle. That's how it was back in the day. You know, you just got different colors for different things. But I thought it was really cool. It's like, oh, that one's different because it's blue. Or, you know, oh, that one's different, you know, has a different name and it's green. You know, that's how it was. Now we just need to hit. And then we can move on. Well, the warriors need to hit. Here we go. Oh, missed the treasure chest. Kill. Now, it's a lot of random fights, especially in this area, but the fights go fast. I'll just go ahead and pick up these two. Why not? 2 fire elementals. Alright, well, let's give them a taste of Ice 2. Being fire elementals, they're of course weak to it. If you're having problems, hit them with that, and they won't last long. Now, if you go back to the space, even though you've already taken the treasure chest, they're gonna be there again. So, be wary of that. That should take care of this fight. Good. And although there are a lot of fights, they really don't last long. You know, if everybody's geared out how they're supposed to be, you've taken a little bit of time, and it doesn't take a lot of time. You've taken a little bit of time, gotten a few levels, gotten some Pyrolisk, and you've got the equipment. Gaze. Ow! Dang it! These are one of the most dangerous enemies in here. Gaze is an insta-kill. So we'll just run. That's the enemy you don't want to see. Yeah, I'm alive. But of course, then you have to spend, you know, you have to get the person that died back healthy again. So, I forgot they had Gaze. Thought it was a different enemy. But that's one of the most dangerous enemies you're going to see in here. Gaze, insta-kills. Run from those fights, I would say. If there's just like 1 or 2, and you want to risk it, you can. There's a lot of treasure chests. But, like I've said, they are by far the most dangerous thing in here. Just because of the insta-kill. Hopefully your white mage has life, and you've brought some Phoenix Downs. And you see, you can walk through the lava and get to different areas. Attack, and we're gonna try Blizzard, see if they're weak to it. They might be. Let's see. No, but still does damage, which is all I care about. That way we can kill them and move on. Now, you don't have to get these treasure chests. You can just run through the lava and get to the end. 8 HP, agility, 7 HP, agility, stamina, 5 HP, 17 MP, strength, 3 HP, 10 MP, strength. Okay, strength, cool. We got that treasure. Where's the treasure chest I missed? Because I'd like to get it. Now, all you want to do is get to the end, like I said. You just run through the lava, you don't go in the door, and you just leave. And you get to the next floor. This is why I said tits are handy. What I like to do, I like to grab all the treasure chests. and then it's not that far of a walk back out, and then I'll use a tent and get MP back. MP and HP back. And then I'll come back in and run. Just because this is a really big area and you get a lot of treasure chests here. It's just my advice. You don't have to, you can just, if you feel confident, you can keep going. Or you can, you know, go fight the boss and then come back. Good, just one fire elemental. Great sword obtained from the chest. Great sword, a sword effective against giants. So now you could kill like the hill gigas even faster, as if you weren't killing them fast enough. But it's a nice tool to have. Not as strong as the mithril sword, just on pure strength. But it's good to have. Okay, we're gonna speed this up. So I'm gonna go outside and use some tents anyway. Fire 3 or Faraga. I didn't do as much as I thought it was going to. That's a shame. Maybe Ice does do more. In the NES version, Ice typically did more between all your spells. And the reason for that was, for some reason, it's a level higher. Or it's just a higher level spell than Fire and Thunder. Which I always found that interesting. These days, they're typically all the same striking power, or they're really close. And the thing that sets them apart mainly is the element. So if an enemy is weak against ice, you want to use ice. Other than that, if an enemy is neutral, they all do around the same damage. But that wasn't the case here. Ice typically does more than your other spells, just in general. And it also costs a little more. MP-wise, and in the NES version, it was a higher level. So you didn't have as many casts of it. I always found that really interesting. I'm getting really tired of this fight. This one in particular. There we go. Okay, we're going to try to get to that ambushed. Oh no! That's the last thing you want to see. Ambushed by Pyrolist. Because there's only 2. They don't take a lot to kill either. The main thing is gaze. Okay, that'll work. We'll just run down here. This should be where the treasure chest is. And then we can move on. There we go, that's better. Huh, not weak to that. Okay. But you're gonna die from hits. Come on. There, that does it. And then you get a whole bunch of treasure chests. After we kill these guys, of course. And then we'll just take one more turn. We'll kill the lizard. There we go. Of course, fire elementals block the way. Blizzard. There we go. Well, it'd be Blizzara, or Ice 2. Okay, a Mithril Helm, Mithril Gloves, High Potion, a Tent. Here you will face a Lava Worm. Be careful, the Lava Worm is stronger than the other enemies. And slow, because I can. I remember you taking more than that. Okay. 30 HP Strength, 33 HP Strength, 27 HP, 7 MP, Int, Luck, and 3 HP, 22 MP, Intelligence, Stamina. Good. And here you have money, an antidote, money, more money, a Mithril Axe, a Mithril Shield. Get out of the way. And a Phoenix Down. So there you go. Just a lot of miscellaneous items, some equipment. If you didn't buy the Mithril stuff, you didn't have the money to, and you came here anyway, then you have some to give. To give your Red Mage or your warriors. Very nice. All in all, it's handy to have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the episode here. I'm going to run back outside of the volcano. Like I said, that's why I bought a couple of tents, used a couple of tents, get MP back, and then we're going to actually head deeper into the volcano. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had a lot of fun. I know it was a lot of treasure hunting, but I do hope you enjoy seeing that. And like I said, next time we'll actually head deeper into the volcano and see if we can't find that Fiend of Fire they were talking about. Till then, I'm Ep.9. Remember to shoot for the stars, and take care, everyone.